Yeah, everything. My computer just crashed, so that was cool. Trying to get in here and change this. We'll, we'll just get rid of that for now, actually, because I don't know how to deal with that. Hopefully, that's the right one. Wow, I never actually stopped to realize the video kind of looks like shit. Like I said, I'm just making sure that we're on the live one now, or the right one. Wow, this is so far behind. I got to figure out how to make this not nearly as delayed. But yeah, that was cool. Hopefully, like Jesus and Ray, if you got back in here, sorry about that. Oh, and my timer went away and everything. Like, damn. That was unfortunate. All right, well, we're restarting the live for Colorado and Dallas. I got to try not to do anything else on my computer because, man, I was right in the middle of letting Ray know what's going on in this blue screen with, you know, it's insulting more than anything the fact that Windows put the equal sign parenthesis for the frowny face when you get the blue screen. It's like something unexpected has happened, and it's got that little emoticon sad face. I'm not gonna lie, it's more irritating than anything else. It's like, are you fucking mocking me right now? Anyway. And now we wait. Think we've got about 6 minutes to go ish. We're on commercials, so we gotta wait for them to get back. I feel like they should be doing the anthem and stuff right now. But they've been showing that, so I don't know why it's not showing here. Fucking dude, why is LA so incapable of lasting 60 minutes? Edmonton knew. Let them score however many they want. Third period, if we need to make up six, cool. We'll start shooting about 10 minutes in. All right, we haven't done the anthem. It's sweet. 199th game 7 in playoff history. So, dude, St. Louis and Winnipeg are team 200 or game 200. Okay. And home teams win 59% of the time. Team that scores first wins 76% of the time. And there's got to be another one, right? Yeah, 52% decided by one goal. 11 of the last 14 game sevens decided by one goal. 25% go to overtime, so it's almost 50. Tyler Lebushkin. So back. Um, damn. Oh, they don't have the roster up yet. But Back, Blackwell, and one other guy I'm probably going to struggle with on Dallas's side. I can't remember who that guy was, though, which is not a great sign. Alrighty. You know how it is. You know what we do. Bum, 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 bum. Chick on the left's face looks like it's hurting her holding that smile. Things are going great from a production standpoint. Nice! All right. Oh. Let's. Oh no, that wasn't thunder I just heard. They were expecting some thunderstorms tomorrow. I ain't heard a thunderstorm in a while. I'm very much looking forward to it. Nice, man. Just saw where we. Yeah. White Moose been good. And I went and bought a strong. I spent like $70K on a rod and reel combo, or like $80K, thinking like, okay, it's stronger. It'll be better for going to catch the stuff on White Moose. But the rod, I think the reel actually it just cranks a little too fast. So I don't I catch nothing. I got to use the same gear. Like I wasted all the money. It was like whatever. I dropped down to like 14.5, and then I'm back up to like 50 something or 60 something. I was gonna play it for the 10 minutes we had before the start of game, and that's what crashed the comp. So, nope. Almost level 49. Nice. Did find out I have a couple of fish. I didn't even know about the leaderboards, but I found once you were talking about it, I've got a couple of fish that are top 100. Big shot by Nichushkin right off the bat. And Ottinger makes the save. Dallas working through the neutral zone. Gets a big chest by Lindgren. That was Rantanen that got knocked. Granlund ends up tipping it up the low wall. Dallas gets it back. Granlund actually gets it back. Great recovery from him. Shot. Nichushkin blocks it. And the puck is all the way down. Icing on Colorado. Nice, man. Yeah, money shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, definitely. So now I'm just going to burn through and make as much as I can. And then go up to the one you've been talking about. But, like, I want to get over 100 again so that I can get new float rods. And then I'll go. And a new rod stand, the whole nine. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Battling down low. Nichushkin gets it out of the zone. Landeskog dumps it. CC's back, pitches it to Lindell. He's with Duchesne working it up. Pass up to Sagan, tips out. Duchesne chasing it down. Sagan has it in the corner. He pitches it to the center, and Taves is there to take it the other way. McKinnon into the star zone. Pass back to Nietzsche. Shot, and Ottinger makes the block. Back out the other way. Lincoln it, chasing it down to Donov. Putting on the pressure. Makar gets back, and he's going to take it out of the zone. Dumps it deep around Ottinger. Up to the high wall. It goes through everybody. Dodonov's going to get it. Little battle at that high point. How are we getting a tripping on that call? Oh, good Lord. Let me see that again. I've got to see that again. Dallas in the Colorado zone with the extra man and the empty net. All the way down behind the net. Rantanen looking. Throws it to the high corner. Ben to the point. Back to Ben. Down low to Rantanen. Harley from the top. Puck goes off, and it's going to be touched by Colorado. Stars going to the power play after the tripping call. I'd like to see it. Never paid attention till you caught that sturgeon. Yeah, till you caught that sturgeon, neither did I. And now, whenever I see the new personal record pop up, I go and look. Oh, yeah, he grabbed Lyubushkin's jersey. That's a dumbass penalty to take. That was Kelly. That is a dumb penalty. 2 1/4 gone in the first period. Puck to the low point. Harley across the blue line. Back to Duchesne. He throws it down low. Taves tries to send it around the high wall. Harley back to Duchesne at the low point. Rantanen below the net. Looking. Kicks it all the way up to the point. Harley back to the high wall. Rantanen top of the high circle. Johnston tries to do something with it, and Colorado fights it off. Rantanen top of the high circle. To Harley at the point. Back to Rantanen. He forgets the puck as he tries to move in. Harley kicks it towards the center, and Johnston to Hintz. Hintz can't connect it. Good tip, Johnston, but Hintz could not finish it. 45 seconds gone in the Dallas power play. Manson back with Rantanen and Hintz. Puck's coming up the low wall. Dallas keeps it in all the way across the blue line. They get it deep to Rantanen. Kicked out front to Hintz. He can't control it. Puck to the high corner. Johnston swings it below the net. Rantanen looking. Kind of tries to bounce it off the side of the cage. I think he was trying to hit the blocker of Blackwood, hoping for a bounce. Hits the back of the cage. Gets to a Colorado stick. And now the Stars are having to work out of their own zone again. Granlund storming in. Ben on his left. Granlund chases it. Taves back. Drury back. Granlund to the high wall. Marchment looking to the low point. Ben across the blue line. Shot. Hits a body out front. Makar tips it over the net. And it's clear. 10 seconds to go on the Dallas power play. Ben trying to bring it in. He kicks it to the high wall. Granlund takes it down low. Kicks it to Ben by the net. Pitched out front to Marchment. He misses it. Ceci takes it. Takes a shot, and it's stopped by Blackwood. Race back the other way, but Dallas is too fast. And we currently have a stoppage of play. Are we going to get a too many men on Colorado? That was the best chance. Harley from the low point to Johnston between the dots. But it just went at an off angle, so Hintz couldn't get it. He couldn't get a stick on it, and either way, Blackwood was ready and waiting. Let's see. About 4.5 minutes gone in the first period. Face off to the left of Blackwood as we go back to even strength. I think they're calling it a hit somebody on the bench, so we are 5-on-5. Ooh, Natchez is going to end up with the puck. Oh, he can't kick it out, but Dallas cannot keep it in. Tipped all the way back to Ottinger. He swings it around for Harley, who kicks it up the low wall. Steele gets it out of the zone, but not for long as Natchez brings it back in. Takes a big hit from Harley. Puck back into the Colorado zone. Back to neutral. Sent back into the Colorado zone. And finally settled down for a moment by Lindgren as he throws it all the way down. Tipped in by the captain, Landeskog. Nelson down to help out. Puck ends up coming out and around. Ooh, big hit on Nichushkin as he turns his back to send the puck back down the board. Okay. This is a much better contact game for Dallas. Let's see if they hang on to it. Nichushkin tries to get it up the high wall. He can't. Dallas clears. Nichushkin back in under pressure from Bischel. Watch Bischel. You're going to see a whole bunch of cross checks happening. Puck comes all the way down. Rantanen breaks it in, but Girard is there to take it away. Colorado back the other way, and a big hit on Kiviranta to slow him down by Petrovic. Puck to the point, and it is out. Makar skating back. He tosses it high. Back into the zone to Makar. Ooh, fans on the pass, and now Dallas making moves inside. Good stick, knocks down the dumping pass. McKinnon storming in. Linking into the center. Puck goes high. Natchez with great control, and then he whiffs on the shot. Lot of swing and miss. Swinging and missing happening. I can't quite see where it's ending up on the blade. I don't know if they're just flat out missing it or if they're if they're expecting the puck to move differently than it's moving. But that's a lot of swinging and missing. McKinnon kicks it backwards. Tays. Moving fast. Colorado going for a change. Ottinger settles it. Puck. Dallas. Heading up. Coming around the net. Big hit on the way. And it does actually not come. I thought it was about to get wrecked. Bischel works it up the glass. Stopped by O'Connor. Little battle with Kelly and Bischel. Colorado putting up a good fight as the puck goes around. CeCe racing to it. And it comes back the other way. Still battling on both sides. Oh, Drury got away holding the stick a little bit. I know who is hang on. Steele, Blackwell and Steele. That's two names I keep forgetting. Sorry. Ooh. Landeskog keeps it in. Trying to kick it up to Nelson, but a good stick by Dodonov. Fights off that pass. Colorado out of their own zone. Tipped forward. Nelson battling for it. He loses it. Ben into the Colorado zone. Dodonov has Duchesne in the middle. Johnston in the middle. Johnston feeds it to the low dot. Ben can't connect. Johnston doing what he does. Big backhand hits the glove of Blackwood, and we got a man down. Looks like Malkin just hit the deck on a high stick. And he's... just hit level 49. Nice, D. And we got a double minor for a high stick to Jamie Benn. This is huge. Colorado needs to score 2. They are reviewing it. Standard procedure at this point. Let's see. He didn't get his stick up. He just crossed Nichushkin in the face, dude. That's just, I mean, what is he doing? What the hell is he doing? That Dallas, that's your captain. The same guy trying to break people's necks, just cross-checking people to the face. What a shame. There, I'll be back in a second. Yeah, it's a 4-minute double minor. Yeah, it can only hope. Yeah. Okay, I will definitely be coming out to ask you because I thought about making them, and I just kind of, I'll go with the easy stuff. Yeah, I'm curious too. Right. And you said these are from the air fryer? First impression? Nice. Alrighty. Dude. He cross-checks Nichushkin to the face, dude. Guys have been suspended for less than that. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. 4-minute playoff for Colorado. Starts off with Dallas sending it all the way back. Makar. Natchez. Kicks it back to Makar. Being chased by Natchez and McKinnon. Across the red line. He works his way through the center. Dallas. Good sticks. Oh, but they hit the ref. It stays in for Colorado. And a bad pass by the captain sends McKinnon out of the zone. He's coming back in. He tries to go low. And Ottinger makes the save. Makar back through neutral into the Colorado zone as the Avalanche reset. McKinnon working his way. Passes to Natchez up the low wall. Landeskog has to gather in neutral, brings it across. It somehow finds its way through, but the pass from Natchez to McKinnon gets broken up by Ceci. Colorado out in front, a great stick by Wyatt Johnston to knock the puck to the low wall and then down into the Colorado zone. 2:50 to go on the Colorado double minor. Nelson storming in. Kicks it over to Drouin. Low point. Back to the blue line. Tays kicks it back down. Nelson to the low wall. Drouin looking. Up to the point. Tays over to Nichushkin. Back to Tays. Back to Drouin. Back to Tays. He's up at the high point. Tries to go low dot to Nichushkin. And the puck is deflected out of play. Colorado has 22 seconds left to get a very important goal. At the very least, they need to score on the at least one goal in a 4-minute double. I can't remember who it was that couldn't score. Was it Colorado that got the 5-minute or they had the 5-minute power play? Or was it the other way around, that Dallas? It was early in the series. I can't remember. Puck all the way down. 2.25 left on the power play. 9:45 left in the period. McKinnon sets it back for Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon, high in the zone. Natchez back to the high wall. McKinnon Kicks it down low. Natures tries to stuff it on Otter. It's kept out. CC gets it up the high wall. Back can't get it clear, but CC eventually does. The game final, Colorado 5-3. Goodbye, Dallas. I'm all right with that. I am absolutely all right with that. I got to say, something about the ice in Dallas just, I'm not sure, but it can definitely happen. Natchez just took a little pop-up high. Makar, midpoint, sends it to the high wall. McKinnon circles. Back to the blue line. Makar skating in, shoots, and it goes wide. Makar sends it all the way around to McKinnon. McKinnon in the high corner. Labushkin, Harley, Hintz putting on the pressure. Lankinen gets it to Makar at the blue line. Landeskog's the Lankinen back up high. And the shot is missed by McKinnon. Couple of great opportunities, but Colorado needs to, really needs to put one in. This is a bad momentum shift for the Avalanche if they don't at least get one. They've got 40 seconds to do it, and the puck's stolen. Granlund working his way into the Colorado zone. He makes a move, stopped by Tays. And now Colorado has 30 seconds to make a move. Nelson going up the middle, kicks it low to Coyle. Back to Tays. Goes all the way down. Nelson fighting with CC down low. Nichushkin can't beat Ottinger as he skates it to the front of the net. Nelson from the low dot, and it's stopped again by Otter. Chaos in the middle, and it's kicked away. 5 seconds on the power play. Tays from the blue line kicks it to Nelson, down to Nichushkin, and Dallas clears the puck. And it is going to be icing. Face off in front of Ottinger. 7:26 to go in the first. No going for Colorado on the 4-minute double minor. Ottinger doing great. Bunch of good sticks by everybody in green jerseys. That's just a fact. They disrupted a lot of passes. But right here, Nichushkin, that was a good job by Blackwell, forcing the shot a little earlier than Nichushkin wanted to let it go, trying to get wrapped around Ottinger's pad. And Otter got down. Stopped the shot. Colorado really needed to score in that 4 minutes. Duchesne into the Colorado zone. Ben sends it down low. And Gerard is going to head back the other way with it. Drury kicks it in. O'Connor battling with Bischel. Kicks it down behind Ottinger. And Marchman's going to get it out and take a big hit from Kelly while he does. Avs headed back the other way. Dump it deep. Harley into the low corner. Kicks it around for Bischel. Kelly with pressure on him. Malinsky got back. Ooh, don't do it. Okay. Almost touched it a little early. Colorado got close to an extra man penalty. CC kicks it up the high wall. Puck gets past Lindgren. You got 3-on-1, 2-on-1. Big job from McKinnon right there. Skating in from out of nowhere. Getting a stick on Rantanen as he tries to come in to get one on Blackwood. Rantanen still got one off, but it was weak and right in the glove of Blackwood. Fantastic job from McKinnon right there. He came from nowhere. Out of frame. All of a sudden, he's leaning in, getting a perfect stick on Rantanen. Love this shit. Dude, the guys are playing physical, other than the captain for Dallas cross-checking Nichushkin in the face for no reason. I mean, obviously, there was kind of a reason that he was trying to do what he was trying to do, but it was a cross-check, and he hit him right in the chin. Just like the penalty Colorado took, that hold in the high wall. Dumb penalty so far. Both sides 0 for 1. And again, I believe Colorado's only like 15.98 or something like that percent for the power play. Maybe 14.98. And Dallas is like 23 and change or something like that. So far, no harm, no foul. Like I said, Colorado, their power play isn't as scary as the Stars has been this series. Not that the Star, again, 23% is pretty good, but it's not fantastic. So, but both sides able to get, total loss of thought right there. Dude, that had to be so awkward playing back in the bubble days when there was no crowd. So it's just like, it's straight up beer league style, no fans, no noise. Harley kicks it down deep, and Nelson's going to get it up to Landeskog, who clears to Tays. Tays up to Nichushkin, and the puck's going back the other way. Granlund into the zone. He has Rantanen chasing. Granlund shoots, and Blackwood makes the save. Somebody for Dallas just fell over. I didn't see the number, but I was rather confused by it. It looks like it went up out of play. .601 to go in the first. Shots are 5-4 Colorado. Face off to the left of Otter. And while they're highlighting Kiviranta, he gets yelled at in the face-off circle on the edge of the circle. Swing and a miss by Manson. Puck all the way down. Marchment tries to center it. Luckily, it was Marchment alone, and the puck was way further up ahead than he could reach. And the puck comes all the way back. We have an icing. The problem, it's every now and then you got to check behind you and make sure there's not a guy standing wide open right next to your goalie. It's the only thing I would say to the Stars. Natchez breaks in all the way down. He ends up throwing one from the low wall, goes wide. McKinnon on the low corner. Gets it to Natchez, high corner, up to the point. Big shot by Tays, misses the net. There's another cross-check by Bischel. Make sure you keep an eye out every time number 6 for Dallas is on the ice. Every single time they are in front of any net, he will be cross-checking. And not just like a check, like putting guys down on the ice. McKinnon makes it past Ben, who put a decent little hit on him. And Makar has to come back the other way. Good angle by Johnston once he realized he was beat around the corner. But Makar's fast. Kelly gets it down low. Drury down to help him out. Gets it to the high wall. Kicks it down low back to Kelly. Up to the low point for Malinsky. All the way across. Big shot. Stopped out high. Dallas sends it out of the zone. Gerard back to get it. Kicks it all the way up and around, and O'Connor gets it into the Dallas zone. Labushkin out of his own zone. No icing. Malinsky back up. Nelson breaking through. Tries to chip it deep. Harley slows him down. And Stars head back the other way as Blackwell tosses it to Steele, and it's an offsides. making a move at the blue line, and we got a face-off in neutral. 3:49 to go in the first. Shots are 6-4, Colorado. Alrighty. Boom. So far, I really like what I'm seeing out of Colorado. Honestly, both teams are looking pretty good. Couple close calls for Colorado. They got to watch their changes, their defensive changes. They got to be a little more careful. Colorado had, shout out to Dallas's penalty kill. I mean, you don't keep a team under 15% without, just because the power play sucks. It's a good penalty kill by Dallas. The one thing is you could see, I don't know, I can't remember who it was that was setting up right next to Ottinger, but there was always somebody standing next to Otter, and Dallas is definitely very forward facing. So if you get below the net, cause some issues, work your way to the side, just kind of sneaking from behind up next to everybody, I think there's some potential there. Either that or set up underneath the net, get a couple pucks down there, and then move him in front of the net. Get your guy on the baseline, like twist the guy on the baseline, the guy from behind. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. Face off from neutral. Colorado wins it. Girard behind his own net. Goes up the low wall to Nichushkin, who loses it. Steele has it for Dallas. Pitches it out front. A rebound. Another miss. 3 great saves by Blackwood on Steele back and Harley. The puck ends up all the way down behind Ottinger, and we have an icing. What a wild couple of seconds that was. Like, damn, you get it. Like, the Avs turned into Oprah, bro. Like, you get a shot. You get a shot. You get a shot. Dude, my dad got me these twisted lime Doritos because he's like, man, I think you like these. I'm actually kind of looking forward to trying them. Apparently, it's like a spicy lime. Anyway, Landeskog getting bullied by Marchment as he heads up to the boards. And it's dumped in. Harley from his own zone. Up the low boards. Kicked out to Sagan, who misses the pass. Lankinen kicks it to Natchez, and Colorado is in the zone. Makar shoots. Goes wide of the net. McKinnon back to Makar, high point. Kicks it down low. Harley sends it up the wall, and Sagan's going to send it deep. Quick pass from Taves as he tries to catch the Stars in a change. But the Stars are right back in. Ben sends it deep. Johnston chasing, but Lankinen sends it up to the high wall. Little battle. Taves kicking it around to Makar, but Dodonov's going to get there first. Kick it up to Lindell. Little bit of confusion as O'Connor ends up with the puck. Stars couldn't get on sides and got a little bit of building time. Ben's going to put in pressure while everybody changes. And there goes Taves. Ooh, Malinsky lost the puck, but a great pass brings Connor into the zone. He tries to cut into the center, and Bischel basically jumps on his back and prevents anything from happening. Bischel then takes down Kelly. That's a cross check. How is that not? And it was Bischel. It's exactly what I said was going to happen. Bischel is going to cross-check everybody, and it's not going to get called. That is insane. Puck deep behind Blackwood. Colorado has it. Kiviranta into the zone with Druin. They got Coyle through the middle, but the puck's going to come out. Rantanen has it. Trying to pass it deep for Bach. Or back. I don't know. I'm going with back. Lindgren gets taken down by Steele. McKinnon trying to get the puck to Druin. But Blackwell gets it deep. Back and Steele in the corner against Lindgren and McKinnon. Puck comes out. Kiviranta gets it on the high boards and gets it out as he takes a big hit. 45 seconds to go in the first period. Battle in the low boards in the Dallas zone. Puck gets out. No icing. 35 seconds. Tays behind his own net. Gives it to Makar, who kicks it up to Nelson. He gets it across the red line, but not much further than that. Whiffs on the backhand, trying to get it deeper. Dallas going the other way. Duchesne loses it. Tays cross the ice as we have 15 seconds. Makar kicks it up to Landeskog. He tries to jump it deep, but is stopped just past the blue line. Colorado tries again. We got 3 seconds. Tries to get it out front, and it's no connection. Shot at the buzzer goes wide, and we are headed in. Whoops. Yep. We are headed in to first intermission, 0-0. Shots are 5 for Colorado. Only 9 shots total that period. Oh, what a game so far. This is already better than I was expecting. Again, the Colorado doesn't seem to be struggling as much with their speed, but they are struggling a little bit with settling the puck for shots and passes. I don't know if they're just taking their eyes off it, or if, like I said, if there's a little bit of snow, a little extra kind of gouging in the ice, then it's possibly just kind of getting bumped off where they think it is. Again, the ice doesn't look as bad as it has looked, so I'm like, my opinion about that last game was stronger, but just saying. Yeah, Colorado not scoring on that double minor is huge. I actually expected Dallas to score relatively quick. Yeah, Dallas got the power play first, then Colorado, and then Colorado got the double, right? So oh, no, it was just the double. Okay. So, yeah, Dallas got the first power play. Colorado did a good job shutting them down. And then Colorado got the double minor, and Dallas did a good job shutting them down. Ottinger did a great job. Both goalies are looking fantastic. Hits are 13-10 Dallas. Block shots are 4-3 Dallas. 8 giveaways for Dallas and only 5 to Colorado. And 1 takeaway for the Avs. None for the Stars. Let's see the penalties, yeah. Kelly for the hold on the Bushkin, and then Jamie Benn with the double minor. Again, not great. Really, really not great. Oh, the officials. Here we got Wes McCauley, who was right there to see the cross-check in the low corner. Bischel. The dude does not know how to play hockey without trying to break his stick on somebody's spine. It's unreal. But we expect it. Alrighty. So since I can't do anything else on the computer, or else I'm worried it'll crash, sneak away for a stogie, take advantage of that. So we have, let's see, about 15 minutes to go before we are back for the second period. Great game so far. So we'll kick it over to the intermission screen and we'll come back for the start of the second. See you guys in a few. Alrighty. Go ahead and actually do. Where's the timer? There it is. Boom, move that over there. Cool. And we have 2 minutes to go. So what are we expecting out of the second period? I said not a whole lot of shots. Goalies are doing well when it does get to the net. Are we expecting it to be a first goalie to break situation? Are you expecting it to be power play that ends up scoring and that gets the first goal? Something like that is looking pretty good. Sorry. So hits are 14-10 Dallas. So Stars have taken over being more physical. I guess the coach for Colorado said they want to take advantage of their speed, which that's good. But you did just win a game 7-4 with 27 more hits than the other guy. So maybe you should go back to doing both, especially on the Dallas ice, which tends to slow down Colorado. All right, let's get rid of the timer. All right, let's see. Okay, they're highlighting goalies. That was a good sequence for Blackwood right there. 3 big stops in a row. Ottinger has done a great job. They haven't attacked him up high a whole lot yet, but he's made a bunch of good saves on the ice, getting his pads down, keeping them down. So the one shot hit him right here. Everything else has been off the pad. So I would hope Colorado, I mean, granted, when you're only, like I said, shots are 5-4 Colorado. So it's clearly they haven't had, they're not exactly making the decision not to go high. They're struggling to get anything to the net. But get the puck into the corners. Face off goes into the Dallas zone. Lindgren at the red line. Tosses it deep. Nelson chasing it down as Harley sends it back. Landeskog putting on pressure. But Rantanen gets it out of the zone all the way across. No icing. Big collision. And I don't know who that was down low. Just absolutely held the arms. Oh, a shot by Nelson ends up going up into the glass. Rantanen headed back the other way. Or, sorry, Lyubushkin. Nelson put good pressure on him. Dallas gets it in. Pretty easy swipe up for Blackwood. Face off in the Colorado zone. Colorado Avalanche lost 6 straight game 7s, 5 straight by 1 goal. Damn. Makar chips it all the way out. Lankinen gets it across, and Nate just keeps it in against Cece. All the way down low. McKinnon tries to kick it around. It doesn't go far. Ben kicks it up to Johnston. He's across the blue line, dumps it in deep. Puts it in front of the net, and Lankinen does a good job preventing Ben from getting a shot. Colorado working their way out. Tays into the zone. Kicks it to the high wall. Nobody home as Makar was, I don't know if he was tied up or what happened. Johnston, or who's that? That Dodonov tries to center it, hits the back of the net. McCarr gets it up. It's tipped in by Colorado. Bischel resetting. Okay, no icing. Colorado, Kelly trying to get it out the low wall. And they're able to. Bischel takes a hit as he sends it back up the low wall and goes down. Malinsky in the Colorado zone sends it around all the way up the high wall. That was an offsides. So just over 2 minutes gone. Kelly kind of easing his way off the ice. Huh. Oh, trying to stretch my back out a little bit here. All right, from neutral. The Dallas side of neutral. Coyle gets kicked out. Druin in against Hintz. And Hintz wins it. Harley out of his own zone. Comes back the other way. Manson breaking down the low boards. Labushkin chasing him. He gets all the way around up to the point, and a bouncing puck goes all the way down. Blackwood kicks it around himself up to... They couldn't figure it out. Puck comes out. Coyle into the Stars zone. Labushkin putting on the defense against him, and Labushkin gets it out. Gerard from his own zone to the red line. Nelson cross. Landeskog puts it on net, fought off to the corner by Ottinger. And Rantanen has it, getting it to neutral. Back, chucks it in. Gerard and Malinsky on defense. Little battle in the low corner. Landeskog comes away with it, gets it to Nelson. Nichushkin all the way back to Gerard. And now Nelson from the top of the high circle puts it on Ottinger. And he swallows it up. The chick from the memes back. Actually, I don't know if that's the same chick, but there's one where DeBoer. There's a chick with just like that behind him. And he's like looking up at the screen, and he realizes he's blocking the view, so he takes a step to the side. All right, behind the net, low boards, in the Stars zone. Everybody swinging at it. Dodonov gets it off Ben. Dumps it deep. Oh, puck comes dangerously out front. Taves did a good job locking up Dodonov's stick. But the Avalanche ice it face off in the Colorado zone. Let's see if they update all the stats. Not a whole lot changing so far. Dallas is winning all the face-offs. They win another one. Duchesne throws it on net, and Blackwood swallows it up. Shot 7-5. Colorado. Stars just keep adding giveaways. But that biggest thing is that face-off percentage. Drury versus Sagan. Sagan wins it. Petrovic throws it towards the net. It goes wide. Marchment looking for the tip. O'Connor gets it out. Drury over to Manson. Manson throws it towards the net. It's kicked off by Ottinger. Kelly couldn't settle the puck and get it on his stick for the rebound. To the point, Lindgren shoots, and it's tipped to the far corner by bodies out front. Puck coming out the low board. Marchman gets stopped. Puck sent around. O'Connor lost it as there's now a battle in the corner. Still frozen. Finally comes out. Colorado keeps it in at the point. Manson, great stick by Sagan. But Manson's able to fight him off to at least reset and prevent Dallas going the other way. Oh, and Natchez can't settle the puck. Dallas in the zone. Granlund up the low side. Backhand on Blackwood is gloved. Just about 5 minutes gone in the second period, and we are getting a back and forth like crazy. Just from, honestly, really good plays in both zones by the offense. Like, Colorado's beating Dallas deep in Dallas zone and vice versa. Harley makes a move in the low circle. Up to the point. Shot goes wide. Tays kicking it around to Nichushkin. Dallas keeps it in. Labushkin sends it down. On the low boards. Rantanen gets there first. Granlund sends it back to Rantanen. Hence, up into the high corner. Coming back below the net. He has Granlund for help, but Makar sends it up the low boards. Harley turns around and sends it right up front. It's Granlund. And a great save by Blackwood. They left Granlund alone down deep. And Blackwood able to glue himself to the ice. Get that pad down and make the save. They just abandoned Granlund below the net. He works his way out top. And Blackwood goes post to post. Not even. He goes post to high corner of the crease. I guess... yeah. And when he realizes what's happening, he kicks straight back past the post. That was a great play by Blackwood. Duchesne throws it down. A little bit of contact out front with Marchment and Malinsky, but prevents the attempt as the pass comes across the crease. Coyle gets it up to Kiviranta, and he dumps it deep. Dallas CD. Dallas Stars 2-0. I can accept that. Duchesne shoots, and it is fought off and out of play. To be honest with you, I empty net Jamie Benn. Okay. I gotta be honest. This is one game. Like the whole series, I've kind of been like, I don't know. But 2-0 Dallas. I could see it. Let's see, 5-1, 4-3, and then the last one was 6-2. Like, to be honest with you, I'm surprised it's 0-0 right now. Both sides are playing really well. I can respect that though. Say Dallas gets a power play, they score on it, and then stays 1-0 for a while till a Ben empty netter. I could see that. I'm gonna say I more than happy to be wrong, but it's definitely looking like 5-on-5 may not be what wins this. Think it's going to take an extra man. Great hockey, though. I will say that. So far, it's been really good. Dallas did fantastic fighting off the 4-minute double minor. Curious to see... how the rest of the second period plays out, because both sides are attacking. And if this goes for the full 20 minutes, these boys are going to be tired, which will make the third period very interesting, because then we'll really see who's got more in the tank. Only rebuking the 5-3 score, Duck said. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, CD. Like I said, more than welcome, man. I want to hear it all. I said I could see 5-3 Colorado. I could see 2-0 Dallas. I could, this is one of those games where I said early if the smart money would be on Dallas, but if Colorado plays the way they did last game, it'll be Dallas definitely has their work cut out for them. But you could say the same for the last time Dallas was in Dallas. Stars beat the living hell out of Colorado. Shot, Otter kicks one away. Lundgren sends the rebound and misses. Hits bodies out front. Harley looking, coming out of his own zone. He's going to skate it out to the red line. And he chucks it deep. Manson back as Stars go for a change. Manson kicks it forward. It's dumped in. Back behind Ottinger. Nichushkin gets beat by Labushkin. Here goes Wyatt Johnson. Big shot. Hits the shoulder of Blackwood and Lincoln and gets it clear with no rebound. That was, another backhand that's fought off by Blackwood. That was, Wyatt Johnson is impressive as hell. Lankinen can't get it past Cece. It finally does kick out. McKinnon gets it to the point. Tays back to McKinnon. He shoots and misses the net. Down low, trying to center. It goes off the back of the net. Ben kicks it forward to Donoff. Makar coming back to help out. Sorry, is that 27? That was Marchment with the Donov on the side. Marchment shoots. Puck goes all the way out. Back to Cece. Across the red line, dumped deep. Up the high wall. O'Connor fighting for it with Steele. Puck comes to the low wall. And who is that? Petrovic sends it to the net. Blackwood fights it off. Colorado gets it out. Bischel in his own zone. To Steele. And it's dumped back into the Avs territory. Makar sends it up the high wall. Kelly beats Steele to it, and Colorado's headed back the other way. Kelly tries to line up Bischel and misses. Battle for it down low. And the Stars get it. And a misconnection. Blackwell as it goes off his stick. Colorado goes deep again. Little bit of tennis hockey here. We're going back and forth. Stars get it deep into the Avs zone and go for a change. Gerard kicks it up to Druin. Over to Malinsky. Shot from the high wall. Puck's in front and Ottinger covers it up. Druin trying to get a second chance on it, but Otter finds it and settles it. That one that came in from Wyatt Johnson. Here it is. Wyatt Johnston gets across the blue line and makes a great shot that kind of chokes Blackwood like this, and the puck comes straight out in front of him. And then Johnston makes a perfect pass to the Donoff, who has Blackwood beat. He's sitting at the top of the crease to tip it in, and he missed the tip. He couldn't just get the tip. 11:03 to go in the second. Stars have it. Lindell working his way out. Passes it up ahead. Dumped in. Tripping on Malinsky as Hintz goes down. Okay, they're going to call interference, not a trip. I mean, can't really do that. I don't think his intention was really to just take him out like that. But that's what happened. And you can't do that. 2-minute power play for Dallas, just under 11 minutes to go in the second. Makar ends up with the puck out of the face-off, and he's going to dump it all the way down. Ooh, a little bit of 2-on-2 till the rest of Dallas comes back, and that didn't take long. Puck off a hit stick. Taves has it. It ends up getting in, but Taves wins the race and dumps it deep. Harley, out of his own zone, kicks it back. Johnston. Hintz. Puck's back to O'Connor. O'Connor against Harley. He spins around. Big shot, and it goes in! Goal! Colorado! Where is it? What a pass. Short-handed goal for Colorado Avalanche. O'Connor just works his way up. He beats Harley. He spins around and finds Manson just crashing hard. He kicked Harley's ass and Manson kicked. Who is that? Who is that? Duchesne? He got behind Duchesne. What a goal. Scoring for the Colorado Avalanche, Josh Manson. Assisted by O'Connor. Oh, I totally forgot to mention shorthanded goal. "45 seconds on the power play as the Stars dump it deep back in the zone. Ben coming in hard on Taves. Leads to a battle on the low boards. Puck all the way up high. Harley kicks it down low to Seguin. Even lower to the baseline. Ben back to Harley. Harley to the high point. Seguin misses the net. And Kelly's able to get it to the low point. Harley back down the low wall. All the way around. Seguin has it in the high corner. Little battle for it in the high circle. Seguin comes away with it. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Marchment from the baseline to Seguin. Tries to throw it on net and it misses. Follow-up stop by Nichushkin, and Taves takes it out as we go back to even strength. Good game so far for the good guys. Hey, it's good game so far for both sides, B. I mean, granted, Dallas has a whole bunch of giveaways, so not as good in that sense of it, but it has been a fantastic game. But yes, it's been a good game for Colorado. You're right. Johnston kicks it to Garland. Johnston crashing, and he's held up by Gerard. McKinnon trying to play it up the low wall. Rantanen stops it. Johnston down in the low corner. Fighting for it. Puck comes all the way to the high wall. Damn, I keep forgetting who that is. Johnston down below the net. Tries to kick it out to CC, and Lankinen makes a great stop. Puck's coming back down, hits bodies, and Malinsky clears it. Puck at the neutral line. McKinnon trying to get there, and Dallas sends it the other way. Ooh. Little neutral zone battle. 7:40 to go in the second. Shots are 11-9 Colorado. Gerard sends it all the way around. Nichushkin trying to kick it up for Landeskog. Misses the pass, and it's an icing. Just about 7.5 to go in the second. Face off going in front of Blackwood. I was just O'Connor reading it perfectly. Not the best idea for Hintz to make that pass. But it was... like, I would be screaming, like Shea Theodore or Alex Pietrangelo would make that pass, and I would be screaming at them. But it is also a great play to knock that puck away and take it all the way down. O'Connor and Manson with the hustle play. And then O'Connor locking him up on the low wall, getting the spin, getting space, and just nailing that pass. All right, Marchman trying to send it up the high wall out of the Stars zone. Nelson has it. He shoots it, misses the net. Harley trying to get it clear. Colorado keeps it in. Lindgren to Nichushkin on the low wall. Goes off a Harley skate all the way around. Duchesne has it. Below the net. Landeskog, Duchesne, Labushkin, Nichushkin, Harley, Nelson. The whole crowd's here. Oh, it looked like somebody just broke their stick. Yeah, absolutely that just happened. I didn't see who it was, but one of the Stars just broke their stick cross-checking. And we have 0 calls. I don't think it was Bischel, but I always assume Bischel when I see a cross-check from the Stars. Landeskog kicks it around. Lindgren up the low boards, gets it out. Lankin in on the low boards, gets it in, but the Stars turn it right around. Foot race. Natchez gets there first. And Colorado's going to come out of their zone. McKinnon holds up at the red line. Passes it up the wall. It misses everybody. And somehow not an icing. Lankinen battling for it with Ben. Puck comes up the low boards. And right back down. Druin circling the net. Gets it out to the high dot. And it misses everybody. Tays Coyle. High corner. Gets it to the low point. Tays across the blue line. Makar circling. Looking. Shoots. Hits a skate out front. And Colorado gets a couple of second chances. But the skater back deflects that first shot. And Dallas is able to clear. Coyle gets it down for Kiwi Ronta, and he's rubbed out of the play by Ceci. Lindell sends it up the high boards. Stopped in neutral by Malinsky. Nichushkin into the zone. Ceci kicks it back up high, but Nelson gets it back down low. Manson behind the net, kicks it out to the high wall. Nelson to Gerard, low point. Sends it down, hits Nichushkin out front, goes to the low boards. Landeskog up in the high corner. He loses a foot race to Ben. Careful, Landeskog. Ben don't do that. Gerard kicks it up ahead. Kelly. O'Connor. Low dot. Sends it out front, and it misses the stick of Kelly. Drury down low, but it's taken away by Harley. Harley up to Ben as Dallas hits neutral. Dumped in from the red line. Dodonov back first. Kicks it out, hits the back of the net. Sent around up high. Granlund fighting against Drury in the corner. And Colorado comes away with it. Makar kicks it up to Kelly. Kelly feeds it down, but it's stopped up. And now Tays enters the zone, kicks it back. Drury sends it to the net, fought off by Ottinger. Back up front, right off the side of the net. Nobody can find it. It looks like, there we go. Now we have, it was under the butt of the stick. And now we got just guys going at it, which we've been expecting for a while. We'll see how it goes, but, I mean, if anything is a penalty, it has to be mutual. Not saying that any of it necessarily was. Good game so far indeed. But Jesus, what's up, buddy? Hey, sorry, the stream, or my computer crashed. That, dude, Manson beat Ottinger, hits the post, bounces off his arm, and goes in the net. And, dude, it's crazy, because I said the power play is going to be important, because 5-on-5 isn't going to be, I don't see a whole lot of 5-on-5 goals being scored. And then Colorado goes back and scores shorthanded, and it's like, all right. So it's like, that's not exactly what I meant, but I mean, technically I wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? So we got 3:40 to go in the second. Shots are 14-9 Colorado. And it has absolutely been a good game. All right. Have this in. Alrighty. I said, I just being honest, both sides are playing really well. Both goalies are playing really well. But O'Connor coming back and beating Harley so bad, which O'Connor's fast, man. Just like all of Colorado is fast. But then Manson beating Duchesne. That one by Wyatt Johnston, though, if he had somebody else crashing. Dude, yeah, actually, Manson beat Duchesne and Wyatt Johnston back to the net. Just a great play by O'Connor, like I said, and then Manson just crashing. 54 goals by defensemen, most in the NHL. That's Colorado. Ben kicks it out ahead for Dodonov, who's way up, being challenged by Tays. Tays takes him all the way to the back of the net. Puck comes out front. And Ben doesn't get much of a chance on it. Stick was down between, it looked like McCarr's leg as McCarr was laying on his stick. So, but dude, just a good job by Tays, disrupting the whole way. But then it was a great pass. And McCarr does good fighting off Ben. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Colorado comes away with it. McCarr sends it around the low wall. CC pressures Lankinen. Lankinen takes a hit as he gets it out. Star sent it right back in. Marchment sending it to the center. Good stop. Nate just gets it clear. Breaks up the pass in the middle. Nate just dumps it deep. Colorado getting a change. Ben sends it out of the Star zone. Misses Sagan. And no icing. Manson heads out. Big stick by Marchment, but Colorado does get it out. And then Natushkin goes down. Manson in the high corner battling. Colorado gets it out. Landeskog to Natushkin. Natushkin into the zone. Dumps it off the backboards. Gets out in front, but Harley is there to take it away. Ben back across neutral, getting it deep. Ooh, Rantanen slightly overskates it. Gerard was kind of letting him go deep. Overskates it, so Gerard goes and puts on the pressure, and now we're having a battle on the low boards. Granlund gets pushed up against the wall by Malinsky. Steele battling with Gerard. Puck comes out. Dallas has it. Shot goes into the high corner. Follow-up goes across the crease high. Granlund across the blue line. Shot from up high. Rebound misses. Landeskog gets it to Malinsky. Malinsky makes the red line. Dumps it in as they go for a change. Stars heading back out. Stopped in neutral. Puck through neutral. Just a little bit ahead of Blackwell. Kelly gets it in. O'Connor chasing it. He gets hit by Petrovic. Drury hits. Damn, I forgot his name. Back under a lot of pressure by Manson. That was just great defense by Manson. No icing. Connor and Cece fight for it. Help from Lincoln and gets the puck out to the center, but Lindell is there to dump it back the other way. Makar retrieves back behind his own net. Comes out. Tays. Tipped in behind Ottinger. Work to the corner. Swing and a miss from the hard angle. Dude, we are out and back in. Big shot from the top of the high circle. Fought off by Otter. Puck behind the net. Lindell trying to clear. And he does. Lankinen dumps it right back in. McKinnon got sick of Duchesne's shit and just shoved him. Duchesne was holding... Duchesne... Oh, we're at the end of the period. My bad. Duchesne was holding McKinnon's stick, so McKinnon just kind of popped him one. What? Hey, that period went by fast, man. It's a shame there's only one game today. Because that period is burned by. This game has burned by. We're an hour 45 in, so we're going to start, 2:05, 2 hours and 5 minutes after the start. Not even, because it started 20 minutes after 5. So not bad. Hour 45, we're going to be dropping the puck for third period. So let's take a look at the stats before we take a moment here. Gotta get to them real quick. Give me one moment. Make sure they're refreshed. Colorado leading 1-0. Shots are 14-10 Avalanche. Face off 55.6% in favor of the Stars. And it is, what are we at? 27 stoppages. So we've had 27 face-offs so far. I guess 26 stoppages. Through 40 minutes of play, not bad. Hits are 21 apiece. Colorado got the message. Dallas is here to hit, and we need to do the same. What happens? They score a goal. So both sides need to come out ready. Shots, block shots, 11-8 Dallas. Giveaways, 12-9 Dallas. Stars have had the misfortune of giving away a lot of pucks. Colorado's trying to catch up with them. But another big one, 5 takeaways for the Avalanche to the Stars 2. So, and Sam Malinsky getting the interference on Hintz. Good call. Again, not necessarily thinking he was trying to cut across and just light his ass up, but he hit him. And that's what happened. So, yeah, as of right now, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more scoring. But the goalies have locked in on each side. It has been very impressive. Each team has had a couple of chances going at, 2-on-1 or getting a little bit of a break, a little bit of space, and both sides are looking fantastic. So Colorado needs to come out exactly how they did in the second period. In the first period, they were fast, not as physical. In the second period, they were fast and physical. And that is, again, control the tone, control the pace, or control both. If you control both, you are just running the game. It's up to you to lose it. And right now, through that period, Colorado was controlling both. Not only are they, they out-hit Dallas in the second period after being out-hit pretty bad. So, looking forward to see what is coming. Again, when I said it's not going to be 5-on-5 that wins this game, I didn't expect that to be a shorthanded goal. But I still don't think 5-on-5 is going to win this. It's got to be a power play goal that ends up tying it up or putting Colorado across. I don't know, because like I said, the goalies are bailing out the guys making mistakes in front of them. And I haven't seen a whole lot of mistakes from the goalies, but any rebounds coming straight out, stuff like that, they're getting help. That one play, when you're with what happened, Ottinger can be a little pissed off with his guys, but like I said, everything else has been fine. So one thing about the power plays, you get a little too aggressive towards the net, and one stick does exactly that. But alrighty, I'm gonna take a minute. Let's see, 12:53 on there. Okay, we're not too far off on the timer, so I'm gonna take a couple minutes, relax, and we'll come back for the third period of Game 7 in Dallas. Avalanche and the Stars. Avs winning by 1. See you guys in a minute. Alrighty. We are back for what may be the most exciting third period of hockey so far. And let me make sure the timer's reset. We're good to go. Alrighty. Colorado 1. Dallas nothing. Game 7 in Dallas. I'm ready for this, man. I'm excited for this. Shots at 14-10, Colorado. 38 attempts to Dallas is 30. 12 scoring chances for the Avs, 8 for the Stars, and 9:22 ozone time versus the Stars at 8:29. So it's not crazy difference, but it's a bit different. Colorado looking just a little bit better. Argentina, hey, cheers. Right on, man. That's awesome. Inverno Rustico. Rustico? Appreciate you stopping by. Shout out to Argentina. I wish I was a little bit better with languages, but I am not. We got a delayed penalty on Dallas. McKinnon coming in. Dallas has the extra man and they score! On the delayed penalty, Nate McKinnon crashes the high side of the net and scores. Colorado Avalanche up 2-0. 31 seconds into the third period. The Boer and Ottinger can't believe it. Yeah, blatant trip. Nichushkin goes down. So McKinnon, is McKinnon the extra man? Yes, he is. And it's left off to him. He crashes that low circle and beats Otter through the post. What a misplay by the Dallas Stars. And what a goal by Nathan McKinnon. Yes, sir. 31 seconds into the first period. I'm a fan of Minnesota. Hey, sorry about that. I'll say I don't know if you can actually see. No, you can't. I'm a Golden Knights, buddy. To roast the score. Oh, whoops. I thought I hit it. I guess my keyboard was asleep. It's 2-0 Colorado. I'll say in Inverno, I'm a Golden Knights guy, so sorry. I know you can barely see it, but sorry we had to do it to you, buddy. It's unfortunate that Fleury, the last game that Fleury plays is an overtime loss to the Golden Knights. Yeah, 2-0. Shot! And Duchesne is stopped by Blackwood. Almost a minute and a half gone in the third period. Shots are 15-12. Colorado Avalanche with the 2-0 lead. That shot, the puck came right up top. Rantanen made a great pass over to, who was that, Duchesne? And Duchesne decided he had to play with the puck instead of getting it on net. He gave Blackwood way too much time to square up. O'Connor gets it into the Stars zone. Harley back. Kelly puts a hit on him. Out to the center. Colorado has it. Backhand to the high corner. Kelly. Harley stays at the net. Kelly faced by Harley. Kelly gets it down low to Drury. Drury fighting. Marchment doing everything he can. Puck's currently frozen. It ends up coming out. And Harley's going to come away with it. Marchment just dumped. I'm not sure. I don't remember who that was. Ooh, a good stick. Breaks up the pass to Sagan. Kiviranta passes it up high to Coyle. Back down low. Kiviranta behind the net. Gets it to Druin, who kicks it to the point. Manson over to Lindgren. Lindgren down below the net. Coyle gets beat by Back. Back holding on to Coyle's stick. Shot comes down low. Hits a body out front and goes wide. Kiviranta just stood up by Rantanen. Coyle down low. Harley fighting him. And eventually Back heads out. Cross the red line into the zone. Rantanen chases it down under pressure. Good stick by Back. Nichushkin locks him up, and the puck eventually goes to the high wall through the crease. That was a great job by number 10 for Dallas. Back got it down low. Did a great job locking up sticks, but then Nichushkin comes back and does the same thing. Blackwood did a great job, but if Duchesne would have just gotten it out as soon as he got it, that would have gone very differently. Tays, after the face-off, kicks it to neutral. Nichushkin gets it across. Everybody's out of whack. Landeskog went off. Manson went off. Nichushkin ends up getting blasted. That was just a bad miscommunication for the Avalanche. That ends up on Blackwood, and we are going to have an icing in the Av zone. All right, come on. Show us a replay of stuff. The guys fixing their tape on the bench, like, whatever. Show us a replay. Face off to the right of Blackwood. Manson wins it, and Makar sends it out. Landeskog dumps it deep. Petrovic gets it to Harley, gets it to Rantanen, and it's back the other way. Lindgren getting chased by Grunlund. Kicked around to Manson. He misses Natchez, and Dallas is going to come back the other way. Harley leaves it back for Hintz, but it's missed. Lindgren across neutral. Lankinen not able to tip it in. Stars get out of their own zone. Decent hit by Lankinen, but I didn't see the number. It was already going down. Rantanen just getting triple teamed. He still gets it to the corner, but Colorado gets it out. Stars up ahead. Marchment gets it deep onto Blackwood. He sends it to Manson. Manson sends it high boards. Ends up out of play off the glass. Regular season and playoffs. 0 multi-goal comeback wins in third period. That's Dallas. That's jinxing it right there. But it's like, I got to stop reading certain facts like that because I do believe in the commentator's curse. But, I mean, at the same time, facts are facts. That's why it's like saying a fact like that is one thing, but saying that, like, blah, blah, blah has never happened before, that's when it's guaranteed to happen. Duchesne in to the below the net. Puts good pressure on Gerard. Puck comes up the high wall. Dallas shoot. Comes down to the low wall. O'Connor trying to send it in, and he does. Ottinger's going to settle it. Marchment coming up the low wall across neutral. Pitches it ahead. It's stopped by Coyle. He goes back the other way. He's going to dump it deep. Otter sends it to the high wall. And Cece gets it back into the Colorado zone. Not for long as Coyle's going to send it to Tays. Tays enters the zone. Sends a shot fought off by Otter. Makar down low. Lets it go all the way around to the high boards. Nichushkin under pressure. Backhands it towards the net. Gets tipped over. Landeskog behind kicks it to Nichushkin. Back to the point. Manson sends it to the net. Nichushkin goes down as Otter makes the save. And what do you know? It's Bischel. Or not Nichushkin, it was Landeskog. But it's Bischel who puts down Landeskog. I told you early on, number 6 is anywhere near a crease. Doesn't matter which side of the ice. He is going to cross-check the shit out of everybody. He had a blatant one right in front of the ref early in the first that went uncalled. I'm not surprised it didn't get called, but at the same time, I was very surprised it didn't get called. Harley out of his own zone. 28-19 average ice time. Second highest in playoffs. Yeah, that's a lot of time. Manson kick to Lindgren. Lindgren tosses it up ahead. At the blue line, it's tossed in. Harley back against Landeskog. Landeskog ends up dropping Harley. That... drinking wine. Malbec, nice, buddy. Nice. I'm hoping for the finals, for the Stanley Cup finals, I'll have a bottle of bourbon here. Crossing my fingers. Yeah, any Stars fan saying that should have been a trip on Landeskog, I am not arguing that whatsoever. Dude, it is getting intense, and I love it. Again, pretty good hits, nothing too crazy, but the hits have been pretty good. Colorado's winning 2-0. They're doing a really good job shutting down a lot of Dallas this period. I mean, we're only a few minutes in, but so far so good. Just over 6 minutes in. Let's see what we're looking at period-wise. Yeah, shots are 3-3. It's only 1 hit for Colorado, 3 for Dallas. But Colorado has come back to take the lead in face-off percentage. That's huge. That could end up, if Dallas stays on that trend, that could end up being really big for the Avalanche. Especially if they keep winning. Because they have, like, now that I'm thinking about it, they started winning face-offs in their own zone. And they have, they're shutting that side of Dallas down. Like, Dallas having 13 shots with 14 minutes to play. That's a good job by Colorado. Dude, McKinnon. Like, how do you let McKinnon come across the blue line all the way across the circle and charge the net like that? Like, I want to see that replay again to see who it was for Dallas. That just kind of, the pass was left off for him, and they all just turned around and watched him go by. All right, Nate just comes away with it. Colorado winning another face-off around the net. He locks it up. Kicks it all the way out front. Big shot. Misses the nets. Follow up by Lankinen, goes wide. That was a great pass. Oh, and a tip by Lankinen goes wide right past McKinnon. Natchez back to McKinnon on the high wall. He circles around to Makar. Big save, Ottinger. And Dallas is going to give themselves some breathing room. Don't touch it. That's a high stick. Dude, Colorado is looking good. That pass from down low. Like, that was a great attempt by Makar. They set him up right in the center perfectly. But that other attempt, they got to go. Show the replay. They didn't show it. Dallas gets it back behind Blackwood. Malinsky tries to send it up the low wall. He gets it out. No icing. Otter settles it for... Damn. Petrovic. Malinsky behind his own net. Kicks it up high to Girard. Girard gets it out. And Petrovic is going to bring it back for Dallas. Makes the red line and goes deep. Malinsky trying to get it past Marchment. He does. And he gets it past. Who's that? Rantanen up high. Nope. That is Harley up high. Harley misses the puck. Nichushkin does too. He was just a little bit too far away from the wall. Landeskog dumps it down. Harley back to play it. Nichushkin gets there, fights him off. Puck comes out, and back's going to head out. All the way across to Rantanen as Dallas enters the zone. Up high, between the circles, shot, and Rantanen scores. Mikko Rantanen doing it himself as he comes out of neutral up high, crosses into the center between the circles, and nails one home. Rantanen catches it on his own side of the... Oh, that was a pick. That should have been an interference. Steele absolutely interfered with Lindgren. That was 100% a pick. That should have been called for interference. No. It absolutely won't be, of course. But that he absolutely took Lindgren out of the play. Scoring for the Dallas Stars, Mikko Rantanen, assisted by Beck. A little cross check by Ben. It ends up O'Connor storming up. Gets it past Harley. Multiple attempts, but Ottinger stays glued to the ice to kick those away. Stars. Dodonov dumps it. Girard chasing it. Wyatt Johnston came away with it. Tried to get it centered, but couldn't. Dallas keeps it in. Johnston down to Granlund. Granlund looking. Gets it to Rantanen. Rantanen with a great move to the high dot. Shot goes wide. I think it might have actually hit somebody out in front. Down low on the baseline. And Harley whiffs on the attempt as he beats Blackwood crashing in. Dude, Colorado. That was your whoops. Okay. Let's get back to it moment. Too many times Dallas is getting guys open right at the crease. Too much watching. Too much puck watching. Too much gravitating. .10:52 to go in the third. Shots are 20-15. Colorado. Avs up 2-1 as the puck gets into the Stars zone. On the low boards, can't see much. Here we go. Kiviranta around the net. Coyle out front trying to fight off Hintz. Puck comes to the point. Manson sends it over. Lindgren sends it down. Ends up hitting Druin and Bichel out front. Colorado has it. Down low. Coyle making moves behind the net. Gets it to the high wall. He sends it back down low. Petrovic ends up with it. Rantanen. Petrovic play catch for a second. It ends up on Bichel's stick. And the Stars are heading out. Granlund across. He has Rantanen with him. Held up from behind by Nelson. Good back check. Of course, Granlund hooked his arm around the stick and was trying to get a hooking, but good. Paying attention to the ridiculousness of that. Lindell in his own zone sends it around for Ceci. It's kept in, but Colorado is out. Again, Colorado has lost 6 straight game 7s, 5 straight by 1 goal. Puck down behind the net. Duchesne has it. That he tripped over his own stick. I will not call that a trip. The Stars guy tripped over his own stick. I guarantee if we review it. Now that's a trip. And that should be a penalty. And I know all of the Stars are going to be pissed about it. But whoever that was in front of the Colorado net that tripped, if I'm wrong, I'll absolutely admit it. But to me, it looked like he put his stick down, hit the skates of the Colorado guy, and then tripped over his own stick. But that tripping was absolutely a tripping. I don't know what the Shane's arguing about, but let's see. Oh, that was the goal replay. I wanna see the other replay. Hang on, let me go back. I should be able to pop this out and go back and watch it. Yeah, absolutely. That was not a tripping. Marchment took a dive. Marchment absolutely takes a dive. You know what? Hang on. I take that back. I take it back. I'm watching it over and over to make sure. Nope. Okay. Just to be clear, I saw this where Marchman's stick was wrapped around his leg. I know this is when Marchman comes around, his stick's wrapped around Landeskog's or McKinnon's leg, so that's where I thought it happened. But you can clearly see Landeskog hooking his right skate. So never mind. I am 100% wrong. That's 1,000% on me. I apologize. Not necessarily for my assumption that Marchman flopped, but I apologize for getting it wrong. Let's see. Oh, man. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. I'm not sure what to expect. Like I said, easy money would be on Winnipeg. Every home team wins. Makar, Colorado with the power play. Natchez, down low, looking. Gets it to the high wall. McKinnon. To Makar. Makar down low to Landeskog, and he forgot the puck as he turned around. Ooh, Landeskog ends up with it. It's dumped to a corner where there's all green jerseys. And Dallas clears. 30 seconds gone as Makar is out of his own zone. McKinnon. Cross neutral. Landeskog. Kicks it back to the high point. Makar. To McKinnon. Top of the high circle. McKinnon ends up shooting as his pass is blocked. Landeskog gets it to the low point. Makar sends it across. McKinnon trying to make some moves. Kicks it down to the low circle. Landeskog to Makar, and his stick breaks. Makar's the only one back against Roope Hintz. Everybody else charging. Landeskog and Laakkonen get back. Natchez just got taken out. I want to see what's tripping on Colorado. Yes, I want to see what just happened to Natchez because I don't know if he just fell, but it looked like he got taken out. That is huge. I want to see what happened. Nope. 100% on Natchez. 100% Natchez's own fault. He just caught his toe, went down awkwardly, and he went off holding his wrist. That is big to not have Natchez on the ice. 4-on-4 for 47 seconds, 7:58 to go in the third. Cale Makar goes to the box. Again, he took a shot from the point. His stick breaks. He has to go back trying to stop. I already forgot he went back. And he tripped him. Plain and simple. Battle in the Colorado zone. Marchment has it. Nichushkin gets it. Colorado headed the other way. Nichushkin on the low boards. Gets in deep, kicks it to the point. Girard shoots. And the puck up front gets sent to the low wall by Lindell. 15 seconds, 4-on-4 before the Stars get their power play. We got a 2-on-2 coming in. Kelly and O'Connor. Connor shoots and Ottinger fights it off. Kelly now has the puck. He's going to kick it down, and Colorado's going to try and kill some time. Power play for the Stars for another minute as we get under 7 to go in the game. Johnston across the red line into the zone. He trips up on Hintz, but Hintz is able to send it deep. Johnston loses it to Tays, kicks it up to O'Connor. O'Connor kicks it, and he gets a little held up with his stick positioning, and then Duchesne just checks the shit out of him. Looked like he cross-checked him, but that could have been a push, I guess. We'll go with that. Manson, Duchesne, and it's out. Harley heading back to his own zone under pressure from Coyle. Kicks it up to Rantanen. Into the Av zone. He had Lindgren spun around. The puck comes out, and it's a goal, Dallas. That is on Lindgren 100%. Good play by the Stars. But there goes that under. 6:14 to go in the third as the Stars tie it up. He had Lindgren spun around, but Girard was there. Girard was there to stop the wraparound. It comes off of Rantanen's stick, hits Girard's skate, and goes in. Unbelievable. Colorado loses Game 7s. That is what I'm learning right now. That is unbelievable. And of course the building has come to life. Late in the third period, you had to know it was coming. Scoring for the Dallas Stars with a power play goal, Mikko Rantanen, assisted by Harley and Duchesne. Dude, is Rantanen gonna hat trick for the win? Bum, bum, bum. Shit's getting exciting. Thing just shoots static in my ear. All right, what are we thinking? It's 2-2 with like 6 minutes to go. What side are we on? Like, I do want Dallas out. But is Rantanen gonna hat trick for the win? That would be against his former team. Dude, that's movies. Like, that's movie type shit. Don't forget, 4 o'clock tomorrow. The games have been at 5, but we're going at 4. Our St. Louis and Winnipeg starts at 4 tomorrow. So an hour early. I can't believe Colorado is giving up two. But power play, man. And they did so good. That goal should not have gone in. Gerard was right there. But the puck fell off a Rantanen's stick at just the right time. That is, again, the hockey god saying, you know what, Gerard? Shove it up your ass. Like, I got nothing else to say. Oh, and he trips. McKinnon trips as he was circling back. Tays dumps it deep. Natchez is back. That's good. Hopefully he's not too tender. Donovan Tays fighting back into the Colorado zone. Puck up the low board. Out to McKinnon. McKinnon dumps it deep. On Otter. He's going to cover it up. We'll have a face-off in the Star zone. Shots at 21-16. Scores 2-2. And this game is getting good. Actually, no, this game has been phenomenal. Colorado slowing down in the second period. It was just unfortunate. Makar's stick broke, and I don't think he needed to stick out his leg and trip, dude. Like, he might have given up a goal, so it probably wasn't the worst idea, but I don't think he needed to do it. Dallas gets it out of the zone, but ends up hitting their own guy in the skates. So Manson kicks it back to Lindgren. Manson kicks it up on the low boards. Nelson gets it deep into the Star zone. Labushkin back, takes a hit. Nichushkin trying to force it around, but Labushkin gets it to the high wall. Those two, why are they on the ice at the same time? Puck out. Stars have it. Rantanen working his way up with Hintz chasing. Colorado, pay attention to who's coming out behind you. And Bischel and Manson go into the low boards. Bischel has it. Sends it deep. Kicked up high. Shot hits Manson in the high circle. Manson can't get good register on it. And stopped by Blackwood. A shot from the top of the high circle. 4:19 to go in the third. Shots are 22-17. Puck back to the blue line. Shoots. And we're going to have a penalty on Colorado. I definitely want to see it. I absolutely want to see this. Dude, show the replay. Thank you. What is he arguing about? I mean, really, what is Drury arguing about? Like, I really expected it to be a lot more mutual, but he ran into him. Drury grabbed his hand and then took him down. And here's where Dallas takes the lead after a hard-fought game by Colorado. Up front from the side, and there it is, Johnston. Wyatt Johnston with the power play goal. Two power plays that didn't need to happen. Like I said, I can kind of understand Makar's trip because he was back without a stick. That was just a perfect pass to Wyatt Johnston. And Johnston gets it off the stick quick, but he catches it and sends it. Oh, yeah. Clicked on the wrong thing. Colorado coming out good because, like I said, that under wasn't the best choice. Into the high corner, Lankinen tries to get it up the wall. McKinnon gets slashed. Puck ends up coming to him. Makar skating in, trying to go around the net for a wraparound, and it comes squirting out the back. Definitely a missed slash. Colorado can't keep it deep. Now Dallas, Johnston gets it deep. Tays kind of kicks his ass, I'm not going to lie. And it's going to go back on Ottinger. He kicks it to the high wall. Kelly putting pressure on, and the puck comes out. That's an icing. 2:56 to go in the third, and the face-off is coming into the Star zone. Dude, that's on Tays and Coyle. The puck went out high. The Stars guys went down low, and they came creeping out towards the center. They opened up that space in front of the crease. Just watching the puck instead of watching the bodies. It's taking the series home, it looks like. This is in Dallas. This is game 7. This is it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was confused by... You threw me off by saying taking the series home. Yes, they are going to win the series unless Colorado finds a miracle goal somewhere. But I was right. Power play goals were the deciding factor. I knew it was going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be a 5-on-5 thing. McKinnon getting into the zone on the low boards. Any minute now. Blackwood's going to go to the box. Lindell has it. Battling. Up to... Not to the point. Back has it. Headed back the other way. Good defense. I went to the fair day. Got a chili dog talks. Hey, dude. That's on you. You accept the response. You accept the consequences for your actions, sir. McKinnon tries to shoot, hits something out front. Empty net for Colorado. Makar to the high point. Natchez sends it down low. McKinnon under pressure. He's getting held by Steele. Why wasn't that a hold? Nelson fighting for it. Gets it around, and the ref just interferes with Landeskog. Makar trying to get it down the low boards. Nelson. We got a minute left. Sent around. McKinnon gets it to the point. Natchez tries to get it to the net, and Otter makes the save. 52.7 seconds to go in the game. Dallas leading 3-2. Colorado with the extra attacker in the empty net. I wish my first one didn't mess up. Again, tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Hopefully the first stream doesn't crash and completely ruin everything. Get this over, go find something to eat. Like I said, all you got to do is look at the scores of previous games, and then it's like obvious. Don't take the unders. I'm just being honest with you. Colorado McCarr from the point ends up in the corner. McKinnon high circle shoots and Otter saves. 41.1 to go. It's just like you keep making unders. Okay, if I'm going to be honest, every under you make has been one of the biggest dumbass decisions I've ever heard. Just trying to be real with you. Every time you say you take an under, it is a very big question as to why, and I think it's worked once. But hey, bro, you do you. Good match. Bye, bro. I sleep in. Invernal. Hey, good night, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, and that shot goes wide. Shot. Otter makes the glove save, and he holds it up for the crowd. 15.2 to go in the third period. Face off to the right of Otter. Last chance for romance. Gets it to the point. It's kept in. It's not going to be for long. And it's out. And Rantanen gets the hat trick to ice it. Oh, wow. I don't know what's going on with this right now. Apparently, I stopped giving a damn about the scoreboard at some point. But Mikko Rantanen with the hat trick to send the Stars. A third period hat trick. Unbelievable. Mikko Rantanen hat tricks against his former team to send them home. Yep. That is, man, what a series. Colorado fucked up when they gave, sorry for not chatting. No, you're good, dude. I'm sitting, wanted to join early for the game. Don't worry about it, bro. Like I said, it's my computer crashed off the first stream, so that messed everything up anyway. But all right, Colorado going home. Dallas moving on. Mikko Rantanen with the hat trick at home to send them forward. Is what it is. I mean, Colorado fans are going to be mad at what happened. For coming. Better luck next year. And the Stars move forward. So let's take a look real quick. So we got, as of right now, or actually, yeah, we don't know who Dallas is going to play yet. My money's on Winnipeg because in that series, the home team wins. But Toronto, Florida, Washington, Carolina, Edmonton and the Knights, and Dallas taking on the winner of tomorrow's game. So we'll talk about the game more tomorrow. I'm expecting the start to be delayed like this one was. I'm expecting it. So 4 o'clock tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be here to see where the final seat goes in round 2. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.